What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John Brown come for you?
Welcome back, Santa Clarita Valley. We're here for your last segment of your Neighborhood Watch.
The last segment.
The last
10 minutes of our
the
show.
first hour of the. This is the beginning of the rest of our lives right here. That's what it comes down to. On your Neighborhood Watch, KHTS AM 1220, where every first and third Thursday, we sit down with our friends at the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station, like Deputy Josh Dubin here, and we talk about what's going on. And recently, you guys put a bolo out, I guess. I don't know what you guys call it. It's a Nixle report through the Nixle service that anybody can sign up for. But basically saying be on the lookout for 4 individuals who you guys are trying to identify who are believed to be involved in this robbery. They were pictured going into a store, right?
Correct. We released some surveillance video, or I should say some surveillance still photos from a commercial business over on Pico Canyon. And basically these 4 individuals are alleged to have gone into the store during business hours. There was many iPads, iPhones, stuff like that on display. Rip those from, those little cords that they have attached. Rip those cords.
They must have had a knife because those things don't just come out, right? I mean,
it's possible.
I don't know.
And then ultimately fled the location. The 4 individuals fled the location, stealing those items.
And from the Nixle report, because obviously we can't show you the pictures on the air, but we do have the pictures obviously. We do have the pictures on hometownstation.com where you can check out the story, read the descriptions, and look at the pictures. But just to let you know, they're 4 black males between 5'10" and 6 feet tall, weighing between 170 and 180 pounds. And they look younger, but there's no age here. I would imagine they're 18 to 24, but that's
a safe guess.
That's just a bet, or a guess, rather, yeah. And if you know the identity of these people, you can call in a number of ways. Do you know if there's a reward for this one? Or because I know some cases there are rewards.
I don't know.
Okay,
that's a great question. I don't know.
You can ask. There's a Detective O'Brien at the sheriff station who's the contact listed on the Nixle report.
Right. You can send her an email, Detective O'Brien, or you can call her, call the sheriff station, ask for her. Or if you would like to remain anonymous, you can call 1-800-222-TIPS, TIPS.
I guess if you wanted to, you could tweet a tip, right? I mean,
sure.
Does that ever happen? You guys?
Sometimes.
Really?
We've gotten different type of tweets and social media stuff, and what I'll do monitoring that stuff, whether it be a tweet or a Facebook post, we get a lot of private messages on our Facebook page, and
that's all monitored locally, obviously by yourself,
right, by the crime prevention unit.
Okay.
Primarily I monitor the Facebook page, and when we do get a crime tip via Facebook, I'll disseminate that to whether it be our narcotics detectives, our J team, if it's something that we can handle in the crime prevention unit, our SIT team. So just to let people know, that's 1-800-222-TIPS 8477. That's 1-800-222-8477 if you want to report a crime anonymously, or you can text the letters TIPLA, that's TIP-LA, to the number 274-637. So that would be, you would be texting TIPLA to the word crimes and using the website, or you can use the website, lacrimestoppers.org, right? Right.
And another thing that, again, I read about through the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station Facebook page initially, that's where I got the scoop, if you will, from yours truly, is that there is a phone scam going on.
There is.
My girlfriend got called on it from this 268 number.
Deputy Wilson, who sits next to me in the crime prevention unit,
he also got called on it.
3 calls while I was sitting next to him. So I figured, let me do a little research on this. Started researching it. The Better Business Bureau ended up putting out a press release on it. So I took a news story that I thought was good out of Fresno, ABC out of Fresno, and I put it on our station Facebook page, along with some different things, just so people are aware. Oftentimes with these scams, being aware can prevent you from becoming a victim.
And this is definitely the case there. I guess what people are doing, these people have figured out a way to phish phone numbers electronically. They have a computer, right, that generates cell phone numbers.
Right, like an auto-dial computer that's dialing cell phone numbers, and when it rings once, they'll hang up. And, you'll pick up your cell phone and go, I got a missed call, and maybe I should call it back. And when you do call it back, it'll be, adult entertainment, or it'll be music, or it'll be something like that. But in the meantime, now that you've called this long-distance number, you will have additional charges on your phone bill.
Yeah, the story the information we got said that people are being charged as much as $20 up front for the international call, and then $9 a minute. So, hopefully...
How much is your phone bill going to be, Perry?
Luckily, I'm unlimited. So I have the general plan, but my girlfriend got called on this. I haven't gotten called on this yet. So we're definitely going to be checking the cell phone bill at the end of the month, which was your suggestion. You said if somebody's been called with this, you want to report it to IC3.gov.
Right, and that is a website that is hosted by a number of government agencies, including the FBI. The letter I, C, the letter C, 3, the number 3.gov, IC3.gov. You can report different type of phishing, email phishing scams, internet crimes, different things like that. And when it reaches a threshold and they get enough reports on certain type of scams and crimes, and the FBI and other government agencies will launch an investigation into it. So that's a good web portal to check out, IC3.gov.
And the story that we put together on hometownstation.com also suggests that you can register your number on the federal, there's a link there to federal do not call list, and that won't guarantee that you won't get called, but it'll at least help cut down on those numbers a little bit, I would imagine.
Right. So we have 1 minute left on the Neighborhood Watch.
We actually have less than that.
Less than that.
We got to take a break for the news, for the national news, but thank you for coming back.
So not next Thursday, the Thursday after.
Thursday after that.
Tune into the Neighborhood Watch. Find the Santa Clarita Valley station on Facebook. Hometownstation.com.
Signing off, Deputy Josh Dubin.
Signing off. There it is.
Perry Smith on your Neighborhood Watch on KHTS AM 1220.